Hi there. I'm just curious, how would you like to have a system that guaranteed your clients would get amazing results every single time, which would position you as the go-to trainer in your area? And what would it feel like to know that if you were sick or went on holidays or clients didn't show up, that you would still have money coming in day after day, week after week? And imagine if you were able to wake up every day knowing that all of your clients were on track to achieving results they never thought possible, and that regardless of whether you were training anyone today, you know you are going to get paid an amazing income. What would that be worth to you? So that leads me to the reason you're here on this presentation, and that's to find out how to double your personal training income without having to find any new clients. Firstly, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this short presentation. If you're a personal trainer who wants to increase the money you're making every week, as well as the results your clients get, then you're in the right place. So, who is this for? It's for personal trainers who might not have been in the industry for too long and are looking to find ways to get their clients results, as well as increase the income they bring in each and every week. And it's also for experienced personal trainers who may be great at what they do, but are really looking to take their business and income to six figures or multiple six figures and beyond, so you're finally getting paid what you're worth. So before we get into it, I just want to share a little bit about my background and why I'm passionate about sharing this information with you. My name is Matt Jolly, and I've been in the fitness industry for over 10 years, and I'm based on the Gold Coast in Australia. My love of fitness and helping people has led me to start my own personal training and bootcamp business almost 10 years ago, which I ran successfully with up to 30 people attending my bootcamp each day, as well as some personal training clients. Now, despite having a decent number of clients, I was really only just scraping by financially, and being at the stage in my mid-30s, I wasn't really sure how I was ever going to get ahead financially. I wanted to be able to buy a house, a new car, to travel more, but I realised I wouldn't be able to do any of those things if I kept doing the same thing over and over. So it was about this time I started to get involved in CrossFit, and I thought to myself, if I opened a CrossFit box, then I'd have my own facility, I could employ a couple of other trainers to help do the training, and eventually step back and be able to manage the day-to-day running of the business, but not be so tied down to it. It all sounded good in theory, but what happened was something entirely different. Having a facility meant I had to get a loan from the bank, I had to lease equipment, I had to paint and set up the gym, and the expenses kept going on and on. Before long, I realised not only was I not getting ahead financially, I was now actually going backwards each and every week. The bills and debt kept mounting, and although I had a growing client base, it was going to have to double or triple for me to really get ahead. It was at this point another CrossFit owner called me and said he'd started implementing a new nutrition system into his gym, and it was getting some really amazing results for his clients. Plus, he was making a bit of extra money on the side, which was really helping him to get on top of the bills. Stupidly now looking back, I said, no thanks, I'm not interested. I've got enough on my plate trying to get more clients and keep my business going. So he said, that's fine, I'll just add you to a Facebook page, and in the meantime you can check out some of the results for yourself. So gradually my newsfeed kept showing amazing transformation after amazing transformation, and of all different types of people. People losing weight, people gaining muscle, and all the results, despite thinking I was doing a pretty good job for my clients already, were far better than what I was able to help my clients achieve. It was at this point I said, okay, fine, maybe there is something to this, and I owe it to my clients to take a look into it further. I ordered a pack for myself and my girlfriend, who's now my wife, told my sister about it as she's in the fitness industry too, and we all got started. Personally, I didn't really expect much of a result because I was already training 4 or 5 times a week, ate pretty well, and didn't really have any weight I wanted to lose. I took a before photo just for the sake of it, and to see my own transformation happen before my eyes was the turning point in my business. My picture on the top right there, by the end of my first 30 days, I was leaner and with more muscle than I'd ever had. My CrossFit times were going down, my lifts were going up, and I actually couldn't believe that this stuff really worked. My sister, who's in the middle picture there, also had an amazing transformation after having 3 kids. My wife now looked amazing, and we all felt on top of the world. We knew that this stuff needed to be shared, and so I started getting some of my clients onto it, and again, more mind-blowing results. Jody in the middle at the top, I'd been training for 2 years prior in my boot camp, and the image there is what happened after only 30 days on this system. Joe in the bottom left, he had tried every diet out there with little or no results, but in 16 weeks, totally transformed his life. More and more people got started, and more people kept transforming. In 10 years in the fitness industry, I had never seen anything like it. And then, by helping my clients and friends and family to have some amazing physical transformations, money started steadily coming in every week. And as the income from my side business started to grow, it quickly matched the income from my fitness business, then doubled it, then tripled it. These figures here were of my first 12 months since implementing this nutrition system into my fitness business. Earning a few $100s in my first month, then growing to several $1,000s over the next few months, to earning tens of thousands of dollars later in the year. In fact, in November, I made nearly as much in 1 month as in the previous entire year in my fitness business. Do you think being able to get results for your clients, like I showed you earlier, plus create a potential income like this, would change your business and your life? Absolutely. Now, just as a disclaimer, while we're talking income, my results are not typical, but they are certainly an example of what's possible to achieve. I had no prior experience in this type of business before, but what I did have was a great work ethic, a willingness to learn, and a burning desire to change my current situation. Coupled that with a system of products that would get my clients better results than anything they'd ever tried before, then you have a recipe for success. Within my first 12 months, I'd created a multiple 6-figure per year residual income and went on to earn $1 million in just over 3 years, all while positively impacting more lives around the world than I could have ever believed possible. I'm now able to live the kind of freedom lifestyle I'd always wanted, traveling whenever I want, spending time with my family whenever I want, along with the house, the car, the bank account. All this happened as a result of my new online business. Now each day I get to work closely with hardworking and driven entrepreneurs and personal trainers who want to create that dream lifestyle for themselves. So what I had discovered was a way to consistently get my results, my clients' amazing results. I'd also discovered a way to create a second income stream for my business that soon matched, then doubled, then tripled what I was making in my fitness business. And thirdly, I'd finally discovered a way that I could start to have more leverage and more time freedom because my income was no longer just dependent on how many clients or sessions I'd run that week. So what I'd like to share with you now is the 3 secrets that I've learned from 10 years in the fitness industry that have taken me from a burnt out, overworked and underpaid personal trainer to now becoming a six-figure or multiple six-figure per year income earner with the ability to impact 10 times more lives and have the lifestyle that I'd always dreamed of. So here are 3 secrets that can dramatically change your fitness business and in fact your life. Secret number 1, you don't need to be a nutrition expert to be able to recommend a nutrition system that actually works. Secret number 2, only getting paid based on how many clients you train is not the only way for you to make money as a personal trainer. And secret number 3, just being a good or even great trainer is not going to be enough to allow you to sustain being a PT long term. So let's take a look at secret number 1. You don't need to be a nutrition expert to be able to recommend a nutrition system that actually works. Now, have you ever written up a meal plan, given it to your client and said, follow this? And 9 times out of 10, what's the result? They might follow it for a day or 2, maybe a week if you're lucky, and then they decide it's too hard and go back to the way they were eating before. Exercise alone will not miraculously change a person's body. Someone can exercise every day, giving 100% effort, and still not see visible changes. That's because nutrition plays such a significant role in body composition. Unfortunately, most personal trainers or fitness professionals are not nutrition experts. They don't own a health food store or have a healthy food restaurant at their disposal. Not only that, but unless you are a qualified nutritionist, then as personal trainers, we have to be very careful compliance-wise what nutritional advice we give. However, well-established network marketing companies with a focus on nutrition and healthy foods, combined with exercise, can be the answer to helping your clients get better results without you having to be the expert. So, rather than being the expert yourself, you can partner with a company that is. That's why I've chosen and now recommend Isagenix to every personal trainer who's looking to take their clients' results and their own income to the next level. So, how is Isagenix different? Well, it's not just a one product wonder, it's a complete system of products that work together on a cellular level to cleanse and replenish the body. It combines the science of intermittent fasting to help remove impurities from the body and reset your metabolism. There are over 45 full-time scientists, nutritionists, and sports dietitians at Isagenix to ensure the products are at the cutting edge of weight loss and sports supplementation. And most importantly, the system is easy to follow because a nutrition plan is only effective if your clients stick to it. Otherwise, it's useless. So imagine being able to get results like this for your clients. These transformations have all happened during a 16-week challenge that Isagenix runs called the IsaBody Challenge. You've got Adam here and Shannon, who were both able to strip away excess body fat while piling on the lean muscle. Then there's Claudia, who had always desperately wanted to tone her stomach and legs, which she well and truly achieved during the 16 weeks. In fact, Claudia is now getting work as a fitness model after building such an amazing physique. Then there's Christy and Jennifer, who have lost a massive amount of fat over that 16-week period and look like completely different people. So I just wanted to show you a quick case study of Kane. Kane has 7 years experience in the fitness industry and came to me initially because he realised he wasn't able to get the same results for his clients as I was for mine. He tried the 30-day program and got such amazing results, he has continued using the products as the basis for his nutrition and went on to win a national bodybuilding title. 4 years on, he still continues to use these products every day. And just another example of someone who was already training hard and eating well, but when he started using these products, he completely transformed his body composition. And as you can see here, it's definitely not just for people looking to lose weight. Okay, so now let's move on to secret number 3. Only getting paid based on the number of clients you train is not the only way for you to make money as a personal trainer. Now, I've got an example here of what a typical personal trainer's schedule might look like. Sessions early in the morning, then late morning, then a break during the day before more afternoon and evening sessions. Now, do you know what the average wage per hour is for a personal trainer? Well, in Australia, it's $27 per hour. And in the United States, $15 per hour. And in the United Kingdom, it's £20 per hour. So, going by the example of the typical personal trainer schedule I showed you before, that trainer had worked a total of 32 hours that week. So in Australia, you'd be earning approximately $864 per week. In the US, you'd be earning $488 per week. And in the UK, £640 per week. And out of that income, you're also going to have to deduct tax, possibly rent to the gym, equipment expenses, the list goes on. So although you might be able to just scrape by, is just scraping by really the way you want to be living the rest of your life? And that's based on you training all of those sessions every single day. Now, would that be enough for you to be able to buy a house, a nice car, travel whenever you want, or support a family? And what happens if you get sick or go on holidays? You don't get paid. So what I used to do, and I know a lot of trainers still do, is try to partner with a local supplement or health food store. And I know from experience in the fitness industry, you're always being approached from supplement stores or nutrition companies to promote their products. And you may already be in some sort of partnership with one at the moment. But after working with hundreds of PTs over the past few years, I can safely say you will not be getting wealthy off the commissions you get for promoting their products. The extent of partnerships for most personal trainers is if they sell a tub of protein for $100, if they're lucky, they might get a $10 commission. So how many tubs of protein are you going to need to sell to make any real difference to your income? Hundreds. So with that in mind, the only way for you to increase your income is to run more sessions. The problem is there are only so many hours in the day. When you take out sleeping, eating, showering, traveling to and from work, then for you to increase your work hours, you're going to have to decrease the hours spent in another area. So now we're having to sacrifice our lifestyle or sleep even more if we want to get ahead. Not to mention the difficulty of getting regular clients outside of those key training times in the mornings and evenings. It's really tough. So, as Forbes magazine recently published, there is no downside to a side hustle. There are only benefits to building more than one income stream. A side hustle is the new job security. So imagine you have your income coming in from the clients that you train in your personal training business. But then you add the income you make through Isagenix, which, if you can remember my compensation history from earlier, can be pretty substantial. Now you're starting to create a completely different situation where you can live off your personal training income and then use your Isagenix income to start getting ahead in life, to start putting money aside to buy a house or pay off your credit card debts, or to buy a new car or go on holidays. You're now in a situation where rather than just scraping by, you can now have choice and freedom in your life. And the greater the income you build with Isagenix, the greater the choice and freedom you'll have. So let's just now move on to secret number 3. Just being a good or even great trainer is not going to be enough to allow you to sustain being a PT long term. Let's just take an alarming statistic. 80% of people and personal trainers quit in their first 2 years. So what that's telling me is that as much as we get into personal training because we love fitness and we love helping people, the realities of what the job entails often doesn't match up with the expectation we have in our head. So let's just take a look at why these statistics might be the case. Firstly, as we all know, a traditional personal trainer wakes up before the sun comes up. They might have a few hours off in the day and then are working well into the evening training clients. These split shifts can play havoc with your social life, and it's even worse if you have a family or children because you are up before them in the morning and then get home after they've gone to bed at night. Then you have a high level of competition in the market with thousands upon thousands of new personal trainers being certified every year. With so many trainers out there, how do you stand out from the rest? And of course, the other struggle is getting your clients to make the right food choices when you're not with them, knowing you only get to see them for 2 or 3 hours each week, but it's what they do the rest of the time that's really going to determine their level of results. These are just some of the factors that can lead to burnout of trainers, not to mention the low pay scale, which can lead to many of them either having to juggle a part-time job or just giving up completely and going back to a traditional job. And I also want you to think about what's your long-term goal for your business. Do you have an exit strategy set up, or do you plan to still be hustling on the gym floor looking for clients in your 60s and 70s? Now, when we take a look at the wealth quadrant as described in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, pretty much all personal trainers, like 95% of the population, fit into the left side of the equation. They might be employed by a gym, so essentially they have a job, or they are self-employed and run their own business. But all that really means is you are now owned by your job. The scary part of this is that although 95% of the population fits into one of those categories, they only control 5% of the wealth. Then we move on to the right-hand side of the equation, where things start to change quite dramatically. Here, 95% of the wealth is controlled by only 5% of the population. And because Isagenix is marketed through the network marketing business model, you not only earn commissions based on the work you do, you are also able to create a leveraged income from building a team of people that also love and share the products. So now you're in a system which allows you to create income from the work of many, not just the work of one. Then with the additional income that you can make through Isagenix, it can allow you the freedom to become an investor, where your money goes to work to create more money. And this is where life starts to become really fun. So this is where leverage comes into it. You can choose to keep earning a linear income, trading your time for money and never being able to go on holidays or get sick because you just don't get paid. Or you can start to choose and build a leveraged income where you get paid on building a team of happy customers and clients and can create an international business that literally allows you to make money while you sleep. Now I want you to meet Stacey. She's a Pilates instructor, personal trainer, and bootcamp instructor from the UK. She came to me after seeing the results I was getting my clients and the extra income I was earning from sharing this system. She was able to incorporate the program into her 30-day challenges at her bootcamp, which resulted in some amazing transformations for her clients. She also saw the income potential of partnering with Isagenix and went to work on learning how to become a professional network marketer and fitness entrepreneur. She and her husband are now in a financial position to be able to spend 6 months in Australia and 6 months in the UK, and to be able to run their global business from anywhere. She has created an income and lifestyle that would never have been possible if she hadn't said yes to Isagenix, and has gone on to earn well over $200,000 in the past few years. This is just another example of the hundreds of personal trainers that have seen an amazing opportunity with Isagenix and have run with it to create an amazing life for themselves. So here's just a quick recap of the 3 secrets that can dramatically change your PT business and your life. Secret number 1, you don't need to be a nutrition expert to be able to recommend a nutrition system that actually works. Secret number 2, only getting paid based on how many clients you train is not the only way for you to make money as a personal trainer. And secret number 3, just being a good or even great trainer is not going to be enough to allow you to sustain being a PT long term. So I want you to ask yourself, are you currently getting results for your clients like Sam got in only 16 weeks? Or how about Troy's results? Then take a look at Rochelle and Abby. All amazing results in only a 16-week time frame using these products. Now, if you're not getting results like this for your clients, hopefully you'll realise that you need to take a serious look at this system. So you might be thinking, can I actually do this? Well, the answer to that is yes, you can. If you're passionate about helping your clients achieve results, then yes, you can do this. If you're not where you want to be in your life and you know you are destined for more, then yes, you can definitely do this. As it is, personal trainers already build their businesses through the relationships they have with their clients. Trainers are also often asked for their advice on supplements and nutrition or diet. And with a growing number of nutrition and health and wellness companies moving towards distributing their products through network marketing, there is now an amazing opportunity for fitness professionals to partner with products they believe can be beneficial for their clients, while also having the ability to generate additional income at the same time. It's a win-win situation for everyone. So yes, you absolutely can do this. But first, you're going to need to make a choice. Do you want to keep doing the same thing over and over and hope to get a different result? Or keep running on that hamster wheel where no matter how hard you work, you never seem to get ahead? Or is it time to start building your business in both the offline and online world? Let's face it, the way we do business now has changed. Social media, online shopping, word of mouth marketing is a part of our everyday life. We are living in an evolved economy that you can either sit on the sidelines and just watch, or you can choose to become a part of it and in the process start changing the direction your future takes. So now you have the opportunity to join our team of entrepreneurs, personal trainers, and everyday people who are changing lives every single day. This photo is from a recent event here in Australia and just a snapshot of the thousands of people worldwide that have chosen to walk a different path. With the company already in 15 countries and expanding throughout the UK, Europe, and worldwide, you can start building a global online business from a laptop or your phone and be earning your first commissions in a matter of days. So your next steps are to contact me via one of the methods below, and we can start working on a plan to help your clients as well as helping your bank account. You can email me, connect with me on Facebook, call me on my mobile, or just reply via the method I've contacted you on. And if one of my awesome team members have sent you this presentation, then get back to that person and they can help you get started. I hope you got some value out of this, and I really look forward to working with you.